Hey, peace and blessings, family. It's Nero here. In this video today, we're gonna continue talking about these the moon signs, the moon and these moon and the signs, and yeah. So with that being said, let's just get right into this. No hesitation, no stress, no overthinking, yada yada yada. So in my last video, we talked about the moon in Gemini. So now in this one, we're gonna talk about the moon in Cancer. So the moon in Cancer, by this point you already know what the moon deals with and how all the signs work. And so let's move straight into it. So if you have a moon in Cancer, being able to be comfortable within, the privacy of your own home, whether that's your physical home and the interior of it, or whether that might be your soul and your own emotion, your own shell as a person, you know, being able to be comfortable and, you know, um, being able to be comfortable and, able to nurture yourself within, within either one of those is what's going to bring you emotional fulfillment. But not only that, because that's one part of it, also being able to, you know, be nurturing towards others is what's going to bring you emotional fulfillment as well. Being sensitive to the needs of others and, caring for those who may be less fortunate. And that's really that could be the moon in Pisces or the moon in Cancer, and not so much the moon in Scorpio. And because even though Scorpio is water, we all know that Scorpio is like that. Scorpio is like that polarizing water, to say the least. They're like that. It's like that water that's more. It's like that water. It's like that steamy water. Y'all get what I mean. So I ain't gonna get into all that. But yeah, just overall, just being nurturing, whether it's to yourself or towards others, is what'll bring you emotional fulfillment. And so, yeah, that's the simple interpretation of Cancer Moon in a nutshell. So, in 1 second, I'm gonna let this person walk past. Hey, how you doing today? Well, you just ask how people are. Sometimes you don't get answers. It is what it is. Just move on, man. You know. So, yeah, but like I was saying, the moon in Cancer. What's the good thing? What are the good things and the bad things about this placement? Well, the good things about this placement is that this is an empathic placement. These people are naturally empathetic individuals. The things that they like to react and respond to are things that deal with deal with sensitivity, of being sensitive to other people's needs or their other needs. So this is a strong empathetic and strong empathic placement. So that's one positive. These people will easily be able to tell, whether a situation, you know they'll be able to tell based off of their gut reaction, how the situation is making them feel, also known as the vibes, whether something should be nurtured or whether they should, stay within themselves and let the situation, um, take its course without them, having any involvement to it, if that's making sense. But now, when it comes to nurturing and sensitivity, there's always the bad side to it, or the more negative into it, and that's more so when it's too strong or too weak. But if you're an empath, you know what I mean. So, what is the bad? What's the bad side about this placement? More negative in is that this could lead to a person, being, too sensitive, too intuitive, wanting to be, too comfortable or too nurturing, just like the sun in Cancer, and it can lead to situations where they get taken advantage of in some way or another, and it ends up, getting them, backstabbed. But this easily is avoided when Cancerians. And it doesn't mean that you meet Capricorns or anything or be with a Capricorn, but just simply understand how to utilize more Capricorn energy, where you become more limiting and restricting is what it is that you like to nurture. Whether that might be yourself. And so you don't get into situations where you get wrapped in your own world, or others where you get into situations where people take advantage of your nurturing and your caring and end up using it against you. So yeah, just learn how to become more limiting and restricting like a Capricorn, and more cut off, and more desensitized, not because you don't care, but because you understand that you need to become more, detached at times, to not, get and to get into that whole mess, and to make things a lot more traumatic and more of a mess than they need to be. So, yeah. But that's that. So yeah, with this being said, it's gonna be my interpretation on the moon in Cancer. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to leave a like. But as I always say, more so importantly, if you got any criticism, any feedback that you'd like to add, feel free to add that, and I will definitely try to, expand on that, learn from that, and help make these videos better for you guys, because I did this for y'all. With that being said, I'll talk to you guys later. I love y'all. Have a good afternoon. Peace.